Hey y'all, it's the Plant Ninja. So I have another landscape design to share with you. This particular property owner just built her home and is now looking to create some curb appeal in her front yard and a sanctuary in her backyard. The property backs up to a large pasture which the owner loves the view of. This is a multi-generational home, and so the owner has built an art studio in her backyard so that she can step away and recharge in her own space. She has no plans for a pool or other major hardscapes. She does not plan on a vegetable garden. She primarily plans on using her backyard space as a place to recharge and entertain family. As you can see, there are 3 small flower beds already. The plan is to remove these and instead landscape the entire area along the inside of the sidewalk, as well as create a more balanced landscaped bed along the entire front porch. And just for reference, the front yard is northeast facing. So Nellie R. Stevens holly is an evergreen that can reach about 15 feet in height and 10 to 15 feet in spread, but is easy to prune to maintain a smaller growth habit. I love placing a tree or shrub with some modest height along the corner of a home because I think it frames a home nicely. Lime tuff is an evergreen ornamental grass that gets about 2 to 3 feet in height and spread. I think ornamental grasses offer a nice way to bring variation in texture and foliage into your landscape bed. Dwarf Yaupon holly is also an evergreen that gets about 2 to 4 feet in height and 3 to 5 feet in spread and has a really nice mounding growth habit. These are such a staple in my landscape design as they do well in most soil types and can handle full sun to part shade. Spartan junipers are an evergreen that get about 15 to 20 feet in height and 3 to 4 feet in spread. They are great used in groupings to provide a privacy hedge, or you can use them singularly if you need something that has height but can fit in a very narrow or small space. Pyramidal boxwood is an evergreen that gets about 6 feet in height and 5 feet in spread. I love using these to frame an entrance or just to provide some height variation. Texas sage is an evergreen that can be used as a tall shrub or pruned into a small ornamental tree. They can get about 15 feet in height and about 3 to 5 feet in spread. They flower when it rains, and the bees really love this shrub, so consider avoiding around entryways such as front doors, or consider avoiding altogether if you have a bee sting allergy. As you can see, this is a really long backyard. The small white building is the owner's art studio. And for reference, the backyard is southwest facing, so whatever plants go back here, they need to be able to tolerate the full Texas sun for the better part of the day. In order to break up this very long backyard, I've decided to stack 2 circles on top of each other in the shape of a number 8. The red areas will be the landscaped portions, and we'll continue to leave the central portion for turf. I'll be using Spartan Juniper again in the backyard, but this time I'll be using it in groupings of 3 along both sides of the fence line to facilitate privacy. Here I'll be using lime tuff again to offer some variation in foliage. Knockout roses are a disease-resistant shrub that get about 4 feet in height and spread. They flower for over 5 to 6 months and sometimes even longer here in Texas. Golden Euonymus is an evergreen shrub that gets about 6 feet in height and 3 feet in spread. They have a beautiful yellow color. I'm using this particular shrub in this area because it should be large enough to make a statement, but not so large that it blocks the property owner's view of the pasture that she loves. Again, I'm using Dwarf Yaupon holly here. It's more of a filler in this area. Mully grass is an ornamental grass that gets about 2 to 3 feet in height and spread. This particular cultivar has these beautiful pink plumes for about 4 to 8 weeks during the late summer. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do stay tuned for updates in these landscape design projects, and y'all take care.